I'm going to do this multiple step story problem with you, and I want you to do it with me to make sure we're on the right track for probably one of the hardest skills that we do in 3rd grade. First, we want to use cubes to unpack the question. I'm going to circle the important numbers and underline the question so that I can make sense of what's happening. The soccer club is going to the zoo. The total cost of attending the trip is $63. Included in that price is $13 for lunch and the cost of 2 wristbands, one for the morning and one for the afternoon. If the price for each of the 2 wristbands is the same, what is the price of 1 wristband? So the question's asking me the price of 1 wristband. I know the total cost for the whole trip, and I know the cost for lunch and the cost for 2 wristbands. I know that each of the wristbands are the same. So I've got the wristband for the morning, the wristband for the afternoon, and $13 for lunch. The first thing I have to ask myself is looking for the hidden question in multiple step story problems, because there's something I have to do first before I can figure out the answer. So the hidden question is going to be figuring out how much do both wristbands cost. What kind of math could we do to figure out the cost of both wristbands? I'm going to subtract first the cost of the lunch from the total cost of the trip, and that will help me figure out the cost of the 2 wristbands. So 63 minus 13. Can you do that? Pause the video and then unpause it when you have the right answer. It should be 50. So now I know the cost of the trip minus the lunch. So the 2 wristbands together cost 50. Now, 3rd graders, what would make sense to figure out the cost of 1 wristband? Because don't stop there, you'll get the answer wrong. Smart thoughts, but you have to finish it to the end. I want to divide the total that I had minus lunch into 2 equal groups. So here's my next equation, 50 divided by 2. Now I could draw 2 circles and split up 50. That could work, but that's going to take some time. I could also ask myself, what times 2 equals 50? Pause the video and find the answer, and check back when you got it. I know that 25 plus 25 equals 50, so 25 divided by 2, 50 divided by 2 equals 25. Now, we want to make sure that we're asking ourselves, does it make sense? Did the work I did make sense? Well, if I add up 25 plus 25 plus 13, it would make sense for that to add up to 63. Does it? 25 plus 25 is 50. 50 plus 13 is 63. That matches, it makes sense.